Hi, it's Will from StormTheCastle.com, and here on YouTube you know me as Epic Fantasy, and this is my latest tutorial. This is an origami video. I haven't done one in a long time, and the reason why I'm doing it is because there's something a little bit different. This is plastic origami. It's going to be very popular. Clubs are sprouting up. So I said, hey, I'm going to order some sheets of plastic for origami and give it a try and see what I think. And in this video, we're going to do a quick fold, and I'll give you some thoughts on plastic origami.
Dioramas, origami, catapults, and treasure shades, telescopes, terrariums, bonsai trees, and paper games, swords and shields, and real blacksmithing, rattle rockets, animation. I teach the art of real creation. StormTheCastle.com. Let's make something.
Okay, origami, the word, means to fold paper in Japanese. So two-fold is the ori. So I just thought, hey, maybe we should call plastic origami oripurachiku. To fold plastic, but it doesn't sound right. Oripurachiku. No, that's no good. We'll just call it plastic origami. But so I ordered this stack from Amazon.com, and I get 21 sheets of 7 different colors. And I thought, well, let's take a look, see what we have. So I measured out a sheet of paper, regular origami paper, and this one is about 3/1000ths of an inch thick. And I said, I wonder how plastic origami compares to that, and it's a little bit thinner. It's about a little over 2/1000ths of an inch thick, so it's a little bit thinner than regular paper, and probably rightfully so, because if the plastic were thicker, it'd probably be more difficult to fold. But the big thing about it is that it's translucent. You can see through it, and that actually gives us some interesting looks and some interesting effects when we're making something. So let's go ahead and make something. We're going to make this crow here, and I'm not going to show you step by step how to do it. I do have a tutorial on how to fold that crow in paper if you want to, but let's fold it up with the plastic and see what it looks like, so we can have a nice base of comparison and both being blue. And I'm going to zip through this at about, I think it's like 800, 900 speed, just to give you a sense. And let me give you a couple of thoughts while I was doing it. I mean, it folds reasonably well. It is plastic, so you can kind of imagine how that's going to feel and how that's going to react. And it's a little bit trickier, of course, keeping crisp folds. And I had some trouble reverse folding, because of the plastic. Paper has this beautiful memory where if you make a crease in it, you can recrease it or crease it the other way. And plastic's a little bit different. But all in all, it was a pretty good success. And the plastic origami, it does have a beautiful kind of look to it. We're going to take a closer look at that. I'm finishing up the bird's feet here. So there you go. See, it has this, the way it's looking right now is kind of shiny, but it isn't that shiny. That was just kind of like the light. But I'm going to stand this bird up and we'll take a look. Let's move the camera and see that. Now you can see right through it. And see, it's almost like an X-ray. You can see the internal parts of it, which is kind of nice. That lends itself to, I think, some wonderful origami variations, because there's a lot of origami out there, and the people do a lot of different kinds of things. So now all of a sudden, you're going to be looking through it. See, here's another bird that I folded. You're going to be looking through it, and it's going to add a lot more dimension to it. So plastic origami for me is a thumbs up. Let's go over a couple of things here that I noticed. See, it has like a memory to it. So it is a little trickier than paper when it comes to getting things to stay flat. You got to work at it more. The plastic is, of course, it's plastic. So you've got to really get your creases well, and you got to really use a bone folder or something like I was using there to flatten things out. It takes a little bit more work than paper. It's one of the beautiful things about paper. It's just so amazing. And then I said, gee, I wonder how this would be affected by a heat gun. And sure enough, a heat gun can give you some interesting effects, but be really careful, because in less than a second, if it's too hot, it crinkles up pretty quick and melts. But I think there are some really good, maybe with a match or a soldering pencil or something, or a heat gun, or you could actually get some interesting effects with it. So all in all, plastic origami. I got more origami stuff on my website. I'll post a little bit more about this there too. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're a subscriber, thanks for subscribing to my channel. If you're not a subscriber, hit that button. I always have lots of fun and interesting and very creative projects. I do 2 new ones every week. As an example, here's a couple more videos you might want to watch.